What is going on, folks? Welcome back to Uncle Mike's YouTube channel. So today we're going to work on this trailer. It's getting a little dark out, but this thing did not have a light. Oh, not low enough right here. Missing a marker light there. I've got, oh, right there. One here, one here, one there. Everything works other than that one. I'm going to replace tail lights while we're at it. Throw these marker lights in. Got them straight off the Amazon. I do not know what I paid for them. I think they were like 20 bucks. I got 2 reds, 2 yellows per box. So I got 3 boxes of them. I'll have 1 red left over. Put it all together and tail lights look all right. You'll see those here when I'm done. I got everything for it, reverse and brake light, turn signals, the whole 9. So let's get this knocked out. Dogs are acting a fool in there. Don't listen to them. But we'll go ahead and get on this thing right quick and have a trailer that's got some fresh lights in her. Needs some wood. Old boy I got it from, he used to put the old, what do they call those things? Trying to think. Stump grinder on it. So it tore that thing all to hell. But no big deal. We'll go ahead and put some new lights on it. I'll deck it another day. Might do the wheel pack tomorrow morning. Just depends on how I'm feeling. So got the license plates hung up. Got the license plates hung up. Missing just a few. One here, one there, and one there. I don't know if you can see that condensation in there, but this tail light's got a gnarly crack in it right there. So she's got to come out. I got some new ones. I already got it loose, but put that one in, take this one out, put that one in, call it a day. So I got the truck pulled out here in the dark. Let you guys see these tail lights and reverse lights. They're not bad, but that's the brake lights. They're LED. You gotta jimmy it. It's anti-theft right there. I said that's anti-theft. Jimmy that thing. I am. Let off them brakes. There's them running lights. They're not too bad. I mean, for $100 for the pair. Go ahead, throw it in reverse. Just hold the brakes, throw it in reverse. Reverse lights don't mess around, son. That ain't no joke. All right. Not too bad. So I picked this trailer up the other night. And this is this cluster of wires here that was just hanging down below it. Had no trailer lights because it was causing a short, so I had to unplug the 7-way. And then I'm gonna just shoot through it right now and I had to fix a ground issue, and that's taken care of. I've got running lights all the way around, except for that one on the other side. This one's good, the other one's ripped out. Both of these are lit up. Can't really see because of that sun, but they're both on. All 3 of those are lit up. And these 2 are lit up, which is good. Yeah, I just need to replace that one. Oh, where you at? That one's lit up. That one's lit up. So that's good. You can't make this stuff up. I drove out all the way out to Bonifay to sell a motor to a guy. Old boy got stuck in the parking lot. Now I'm towing him out. We'll see if he doesn't hit me. Justin. So I've got these 3 ambers in on the passenger side. I broke this one getting it out, but you can see in here that incandescent light melted the heck out of everything in there. You can't really see it on camera, but it's all gooed up in there, melted. So you got this red one in back here. Just got to wire everything in, and 3 more ambers on that side, 1 more red in the back, 3 across the rear. So we'll get all of them knocked out. I'm trying to let them warm up. These things are a bear to put the lights into those housings. That rubber's so stiff. It was cold last night, so I got the old heat gun out. It makes it real quick and easy, but I'm hoping to let that warm up enough so I don't have to heat gun every one of them. So it's looking good. I got new markers in. Clearance lights, I guess, whatever you want to call them. And I got the 3 orange up here on this side. Let me crawl over here. Got some wood. Haven't thrown off the trailer yet, but this side in. All looking good. Got that one in the back. New tail lights with reverse on them. Back there. I have a new plate, just haven't put it on yet. And a reverse light. Not reverse light, but a license plate light goes there. It's over here, but I didn't realize the back was missing. So now I'm missing one thing, and thought I was done, but the housing's gone. So I just got to swing by the old local parts house and get another one. I'm going to pack these wheel bearings, probably not today. I need some new wheels. These look a little sketchy, a little bit of rust on them, but who knows. I mean, I've only driven this trailer, or towed this trailer when I went and bought the thing. And then when I picked it up, when we took them logs over to the sawmill, but that's only 3 miles one way, so 12 miles total. And then when I picked it up, it was about 10 miles away, so 16 miles is all I've used this trailer for. But the grease looks terrible inside, so I'm gonna pop everything off, clean the hubs out, clean the bearings, pack the bearings, we'll inspect the bearings, see if they need to be replaced or not. If they do, I'll hammer the races out, put new races in, put the new bearings in after I grease everything and put it all together, and she'll be ready to go. So it's kind of bright, hard to see, but we got lights on. We got the reverse lights on the truck, the hazards flashing. So lights on, lights on. Going back here, lights on, lights on, lights on, reverse lights on, hazards flashing. Same thing over here. Everything's working, functioning as it should. Lights on. Sorry you guys can't see this very well. Might have to do this at night just so you can see it. All these lights are on. Everything's looking jam up. Now I just need to replace that deck. Get a new license plate light. Repack them bearings now. We'll be done with it. Well, folks, pulled the trailer apart, took the hubs off, everything. I had a GoPro set up, recorded it, but I'm in front of the camera most of the time, so the video's terrible, so I'm not gonna add it in here, but I did. I pulled off all 4 wheels, pulled off all 4 hubs, inspected the brakes, the backing plates, the drums, checked the races, checked the bearings. I cleaned everything, freshly greased everything, reinstalled everything. I guess I could have at least put the footage in of me pulling the wheels off and putting them back on, but after I didn't even record putting them back on, but once I took them off, or taking them off actually, thinking about it, but that's how I get into these videos. I start working and then I'm like, man, should have been recording. But So I got into that and I had it all set up, GoPro, and I was all over the floor here, had everything laid out. Well, I ended up sitting on my little chair right in front of the camera, so you can't even see that. But so for a $1,500 trailer, plus cost of lights, a new spare. That thing was $200, got robbed there from Tractor Supply. The lights were $30 for all of the marker lights and $40 for the back ones, 10 a pop, all off of the Amazon. It does have a raise up deck here with this jack, which doesn't work, and I don't plan on fixing. I bought new wheel seals for the back of the hubs. When I did the axles, you can see some fresh grease when I was putting everything back together. I didn't clean them on the outside because I really didn't care, just cleaned all of the inside. Tires are new, he had just putting them on there. I might end up buying new wheels, but so let's see, 1,500, 37 I think, 30 or 37 for all the marker lights, 200 for the old spare, and 40 for the new ones here. In the rear, all the rear new lights. I still need to buy a tag light, and I think it was like $10, but they were out of stock. And $10 is a absurd ripoff, but that's all right. We gotta have it. Registration, I have a different plate. Still haven't put it on yet. Every time I come to put it over here, I forget it takes Allen's. But so I got a new plate for it with a permanent tag. So that ran $200, and I haven't decked it yet, but I'm not in it a lot, and I think my biggest expense is going to be if I steel plate it instead of doing wood, which I would like to, because then you would never have to worry about this. Just diamond plate it, 1/4 inch diamond plate, call it a day. I don't even think they used 1/4 inch. Yeah, it's like 1/8 inch or something. But if I 1/4 inch diamond plated the whole thing, I would never have to mess with it again, and it should be a runner. It could probably use a jack here in the foreseeable future, but it's working good for now. No big deal. So a buddy gave me this generator. I'm just kind of toying around with it. It's not getting fuel, so I popped this. I just put some fuel in here. I got her here leaning like this just so I could look at this petcock. And I don't know if you can see that very well, but full of rust. I kind of already pushed it in with my finger once, but we're going to take that off. I had it far up one time because I was tapping on this with a screwdriver. With that hose off right there, a little bit of fuel was dripping out. So I let it sit for a little bit, and it barked up one time. And so he said he ran it out of gas last time he used it. Turned this off here and ran it out of gas. But that little bit of gas in here, that ethanol, that stuff's no good. So we'll go ahead and pop this off real quick, clean it up, and see if we can't get it to work. Now, I'd have me a little generator for something. I don't know what I'd use it for, but you never know. Power goes out, want to make some coffee, generator. Roll this back outside because it's loud and I don't want to go deaf any more than I already am. All right. So the old 10-horse Coleman Power Mate. Got a 10-horse Briggs on her. I went ahead and cleaned the carbs, and I had to rewire that switch. And I had to clean out this petcock because it was full of rust. So we'll see if we can get it first pull. Choke it. I ain't started it since I cleaned the carb. I just forgot to restart it afterward. But I ran some power out on it for about an hour. Let it run out here. Battery charger running the golf cart just to make sure it charged. And I had a fan plugged into it. But we'll see if we can get it with one hand. No promises. It's absurdly loud, too loud for me, so I want to give me one of those little quiet, like the Honda inverter generators. I won't buy the Honda, they cost too much. I'll see what I can trade around and get, but I want one in case power ever runs out, hurricane or something. Oh, what do we have here? So if you watched the last video, you'll see I planted this little garden here, got it all tilled up, planted. Now I know this looks alarmingly similar to grass. That's grass. That's corn. That's grass. Oh, easy. But I've got 7 rows of corn. I need to get in here and do a little weeding. And I'm gonna bring a shovel out here and clean up my rows because some of my corn comes really close and I'm not trying to run it over with the, right there, run it over with the mower. But we've got corn, I've got cucumber, sorry, correction. That's cantaloupe, 2 rows of cantaloupe, 2 rows of watermelon, 2 rows of zucchini, 1 row of watermelon that my grandfather gave me. It's some special seed that's supposed to do pretty good. I got 2 small ones coming up, 1 more over there. Let me come across it real quick. Do I see any more? Nothing else emerging. That's not watermelon. That's not watermelon. That ain't neither. A little bit of weeds in here. But we need to get out here and water. The zucchini's not looking too good, or not too bad. Some of this looks a little droopy, but the ground's all wet, so plenty of moisture in the ground. It rained this morning, rained last night. I've been watering it, trying not to drown it, but keeping a good water going. So hopefully they grow. I'd love to make some pineapple zucchini, bro, some fresh zucchini. Watermelons, it's always good to have some watermelons. Cantaloupes, I love me some cantaloupes, so hopefully those grow. And some corn. Now Justin said, he said something pretty mean. He said that I probably bought corn that's just gonna grow corn stalks and I ain't gonna have no corn on it. So hopefully that's not the case, but we got the corn growing, so hopefully we get a couple of ears off of it.